What up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Holy Paradox. And we're back with another reaction video. This is one where, like, it's crazy to me, because I never thought kids can get, like, these kind of charges being kids, you know? But this is kids arrested for crazy reasons. Let's get into this video. Let's get active. Share, like, subscribe. You already know, do the whole shebang. And let's get to the video. We're about to enter the Paradox Zone.
These kids were arrested for crimes both big and small. Welcome back. Charlie here from Kids
Hi,
Arrested
Boy, if you don't...
at School to kids sentenced to life in prison for shocking crimes. First, we have to look at this 9-year-old boy who was arrested at school. This is 4th grader Devin Shepard. This kid got into a fight with a classmate during recess, and when a teacher intervened, she was hurt. Devin's father was called into the school, but according to the teachers, that wasn't enough. Despite Devin's dad being there, they also called the police to arrest Devin. Devin was crying as he was led away.
Wait a minute, so y'all arrested the kid because he was fighting? I mean, was he getting bullied? Did you guys try to investigate that? Because, you know, it's only right to, you know, protect yourself if you're getting bullied. You know, we should not condone bullying, and we should not exercise bullying, no matter how small or big you are, no matter if you're just a civilian or a man with a badge. There should never be bullying or even be condoned in any part of the world. I'm just putting that out there, y'all. Let's get back to the video. But he's 9 years old, and he's what, getting over there? They're scaring him because he got into a fight. Does that make sense to y'all? I mean, do y'all know the reason why he got into a fight? Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Let's get right.
Away by cops, saying, "But
Well, do you think this was fair? Like, tell me what's your opinion down below in the comments, guys. Go ahead and get active.
Hi Dad, love you." Devin's father was shaking from anger while filming what happened. To make matters worse, Devin actually has autism, and the scuffle only broke out because he was being bullied by his classmate. But
See? Those cops shouldn't be having a badge anymore. They just bullied an autistic kid that was getting bullied, and all he did was just defend himself. Make it make sense, officers. Make it make sense. Let's continue.
despite this, Devin was charged with 2 crimes: battery and criminal mischief. This took place at Needham Elementary School in Indiana, USA. Many were outraged and said the school and the cops went way too
Yo, I would have been outraged too. So y'all just charged the kid because he defended himself because they were making fun of him because he has autism? I'll be mad as hell too. Yo, that should have been like a whole protest right there. Hold on, my bad, y'all. Let's continue.
far. After all, Devin was only trying to stick up for himself after getting bullied, and for that, he was arrested. It's quite shocking police would arrest a 9-year-old boy while his dad's there. But do you think the school and the cops went too far on this one?
Yeah, they
or
did.
do you think Devin's arrest was justified?
Nah. I agree the cops went too far with that. One thing is to teach a person, you know, fighting is bad or to be more pacifist, and it's another thing being a bully and antagonizing the victim. He's literally the victim of this whole thing, and they just went ahead and arrested him and charged him. Like, come on, bro. They better have got suspended for that. I'm just saying.
Moving on, we have to look at this kid who had a shootout with cops. This kid may look like he's sitting in the principal's office at school, but he's actually sitting in a police station after committing
He had a shootout. What? Oh man, you been watching too much GTA, dude. How'd you even get a gun? How old is this kid? Hold on.
various felonies. This is 12-year-old Travis O'Brien from
He's only 12. What? Oh yeah, he had to be a Florida boy. That was the Island Boys before they became Island Boys. That's one of them boys.
Florida. During a 30-minute standoff, this kid opened fire on cops. Travis and his 14-year-old friend Nicole Jackson had ran away from a home for troubled youth.
Yo, this kid thought it was an action movie. Like, he thought he was James Bond 007, yo. He thought he was about to go hit him up. Like, can you imagine the Tupac song? My nigga, I hit him up. Yo, that kid's savage. Savage.
They then broke into someone's house and took various firearms, including a handgun, 2 shotguns, and an AK-47. Dozens of police cars showed up to the scene.
My question is, why didn't the cops question why this guy has an AK-47, 2 shotguns, and a handgun in his house, visible for anybody to take it? Come on, make it make sense.
And a 30-minute standoff commenced. This soon turned into a shootout with many shots being fired. Police helicopters had to get involved too. Thankfully, no one was hurt. After 30 minutes, Travis put his
That boy had 7 stars in GTA.
hands up and walked out of the house, surrendering to police before he was arrested. 12-year-old Travis was sentenced for his various crimes. Due to his young age, he got off lightly, but he was still sentenced to 9 years behind bars, meaning that he'll be released by his 21st birthday. It's crazy what these very young kids did. Thankfully, the cops nor the kids were harmed, but this situation could have easily gone the other way. Moving on, we have to look at these kids who were arrested for shoplifting. One day in Las Vegas, Officer Jason Valad is on patrol. That's when he gets a report of 2 kids shoplifting and causing damage. Officer Valad gets to the store to investigate, which is where he finds this kid named Dakota and his friend. Immediately, Officer Valad stops Dakota from stealing a Red Bull. As soon as Officer Valad begins talking to Dakota, he bursts into tears. Dakota admits to breaking a window of another store. Officer Valad also finds a lighter in Dakota's pocket that he'd stolen. Because of this, Dakota is handcuffed and made to wait inside the police car. To make matters worse for him, Dakota's friend got scared and told Officer Valad all about Dakota's crimes.
Damn. Your own partner snitched on you.
Oh shit! A rat!
That's tough. That's tough. I mean, the cops were nice to the kid. Like, I don't see nothing wrong. They should have been taught a lesson. Like, what you doing breaking into somebody else's establishment, you know, breaking their windows and stealing from them? Like, just ask somebody to buy it for you, or ask for $1 or $2. Like, just, you don't have to do that. You get what I'm saying? There's so many things that we can avoid if we just think about it before we do it. You know what I mean? And like, most of the times when we are adults and we don't think about what we do, it's because when we were kids, we were just allowed to do whatever we wanted to do. You get what I'm saying? So we just go out of impulse instead of out of intellectuality and reasoning. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, W to the officers.
Eventually, Dakota's mom comes to pick him up, and I can only imagine how furious she must have been. Dakota was only 11 years old at the time, but he'll now be 24, so hopefully Officer Valad scared him straight, and Dakota ended his albeit unsuccessful criminal career at a young age. Moving on, we have to look at this 10-year-old boy who got arrested. Meet 10-year-old Daniel Marquez from Florida, USA. In July of 2020, this kid was arrested and his mugshot was made public, something that normally does not happen to a 10-year-old. But why did this happen? According to cops, Daniel had been sending threatening messages. Daniel sent a Google image of some firearms to a friend and said he was going to take them to their school. It was meant to be a prank, but this backfired when Daniel's father's friend saw that
it was meant to be a prank, y'all. Y'all, you over here texting your boy, yeah, bro, I'm coming with like 4 ARs and like 3 clips to dump all in your house.
FBI, open up!
And then you want to say it's a prank when you get caught up? See, nah, bro.
The texts. He immediately called 911, and within hours, Daniel was arrested. Even though Daniel did make a big mistake, many said the police went too far, including Daniel's father, Derek. Daniel was in...
What are you talking about? He went too far. If anything, that's like terrorism. Like, imagine all the mass shootings in the schools we've been having for the last like 2, 3, 4 years. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't nowadays you can't play like see back then my mom used to tell me way back, you could tell somebody in a joking manner, oh bro, I'm gonna kill you because of that. You get what I'm saying? You can like back then my mom said you could actually joke around. But nowadays, you can't just tell somebody you're gonna kill them. They either gonna retaliate on you or call the cops or call 12. Like, come on, yo, like it's 2024, guys. You feel me? We can't be doing this. You feel me?
custody for more
And then look, he's only what, 12, 11, 12 years old. Like, come on, guys, save the youth.
than 11 days, and Derek had no way to see his own son, so he decided to speak out. Derek said his son...
Just because you couldn't see your son, you want to get all butthurt? Your son was threatening somebody, but you're not mad about that. Make it make sense.
Didn't understand what he was doing, but the local sheriff, Carmine Merceno, said he had no regrets over the arrest. Carmine said he arrested Daniel to send a clear message. Even though Daniel is only 10 years old, do you think police went too far here? Or
What do you
were
guys
they
think?
right
Did the
to
cop went
arrest
too
Daniel
far?
for these messages?
Did the cop-
Next,
the
we
cop
have
went
to
too
look
far?
at this 10-year-old boy
I don't
who was
think so.
arrested for a surprising reason. This boy is named Sean Hill from Georgia, USA. Sean kept on misbehaving at school and at home. So Sean's mother, Chiquita, came up with an idea. She called the police and asked them to arrest her son. And surprisingly, the police agreed. Chiquita said she had to do something to shock her son. And judging by the photos,
That couldn't have been me, man. Nah, that couldn't have been me, man. Nah, man. My mama called the cops on me because she wanted to scare me. Oh, nah. See, mama, we ain't friends no more. I ain't trusting you no more. Let's continue.
shocked he was. Sean began crying after he was arrested. Chiquita said that Sean
That
had been
boy's
rude
face.
and disrespectful.
Oh, man, that boy's face, though. Like, yo, I think everybody had that type of face when a cop ever, like, you first threatened them that they were gonna arrest them. And if, like, any person that has ever got a police altercation as a kid knows that these officers be quick to scare you straight. It's crazy. They even made a show about it, guys. Come on. Let's continue.
And that he had not been doing his schoolwork. He'd also been talking back and not listening. So police arrested Sean and took him into their squad car.
Hold on, man. You a black mama. You should have beat his butt. You should have whooped his butt.
Eating his ass?
What's the bell?
People, you must have lost your goddamn mind.
Should have put the chancleta up his bun. Like, what are you talking about? Let's keep it, man. These parents nowadays are too friendly with their kids, man. My mom whooped my butt. I think these new generation kids deserve an ass whoop. I'm just saying.
They also gave him a very serious talking to before letting him go back home. Chiquita did this to scare Sean straight and make him behave. But some believe this mother went...
I mean, if y'all a parent, or if you a kid, and let's say you grow up and you become a parent, and your kid's disrespecting you and misbehaving in school, and he's not listening to your authority, so you have to bestow some kind of fear in him, right? But as I see it, as a black mother, I wouldn't use the police as a way to bestow fear in that child, because that doesn't now in 2024 that doesn't look like a good image. You get what I'm saying? That you call the cops on your son. You get what I'm saying? And you a black woman. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Let's keep it moving, y'all.
Way too far. Do you think this was a good idea or not? Next, I have to show you this teenager reacting to a life sentence. This is Mackenzie Sharilla from Ohio. One night, Mackenzie was driving her car at 100 miles per hour. That's when she crashed into a brick wall, ending the life of her boyfriend, Dominic Russo, and his friend, Davian Flanagan. You may think this was merely an accident, but that's not what the—
Hold on! How they died and she alive? What? How Huh? How are you alive? How is she alive to even be in court, y'all? This makes no sense. Yo.
The prosecution said. In fact, they said Mackenzie did this on purpose, even doing a practice run of the route days before. Mackenzie also posted various tips.
She practiced her... She practiced her accident? And then she posts? What? I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of ish and not die? You are the seed of Satan. Oh no.
TikTok videos after the crash. In 2023, Mackenzie was found guilty of murder and began crying in court. Mackenzie's mother also looked very sad and shocked. Mackenzie was given 2 life sentences, meaning that she will spend the rest of her life behind bars.
I mean, heck yeah, she deserves those 2 life sentences. Like, you just killed 2 people. You killed your boyfriend because you got mad at him, and then killed his homeboy because he was just a bystander, a casualty. Like, what? And then you were practicing? You were practicing? You were practicing! That's what I'm getting at! What? Yo, y'all fellas be careful out here, man. There's some crazy ass females out here, yo. What?
Moving on, we have to look at this boy who took the life of his own father. In 2001, Derek and Alex King ended the life of their father, Terry. They did this using a metal baseball bat. Alex King was only 12 years old at the time.
Nah. They beat their dad with a metal baseball bat? They Al Caponed him? They Chicago killed him? What?
The boys then set their family's Florida home on fire to cover up what they'd done. When investigators realized something was wrong, the brothers came clean and admitted to ending their father's life. They did this because a man named Rick Chavez convinced them to. He was a neighbor of Alex and Derek. Despite their young ages, these kids were tried as adults. Derek was sentenced to 8 years in prison, while Alex was sentenced to 7 years. By 2009, they had both been released from prison. Rick Chavez, who convinced them to do the crime, was sentenced to 35 years. Alex King did go back to prison for some time, but has since been released. Ever since, the boys have lived quiet lives and prefer not to talk about what they did. Finally, we have to look at this 11-year-old girl who was arrested. Last month, this 11-year-old girl was arrested in Florida, USA. The reason why was because of a text she sent to police. She texted police saying that her friend had been kidnapped.
You committed a crime and the first thing you do is text the cops? Does that make sense to y'all? Let's continue.
But really, no one had been kidnapped and the whole thing was a hoax. This led police on a wild goose chase. The girl was handcuffed and arrested by cops. And on body cam footage can be heard.
She hit her with the... Got him!
Got him! Got him!
Crying, saying that she'll never do this again. The girl didn't realize how serious what she was doing was. She was charged with making a false police report, which is actually a felony. But because she's only 11 years old, she was let off with a warning. Now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below.
I mean, that wasn't bad, right? That wasn't bad, right? I mean, she got a slap on the wrist. a slap on the wrist. You get what I'm saying, guys? She just got a slap on the wrist in that video. That's all I seen. But other than that, all right, YouTube, that was another video we done knocked down. You already know. We gonna head up and chop up this video, get this video edited for y'all. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. We've reached 88 subscribers. Whoop whoop. Let's try to get to 1,000. Let's get some more active members in this Paradox Nation and entering the Paradox universe. And this is your boy, Holy Paradox, and it's Paradox.